Listen to that sizzle, guys. Yes. Hey guys, Barbara here. Today we're making succotash with rice and we're cooking it on this little propane stove outside. So the reason why we're outside cooking, guys, is because we're using a propane stove, and on the thing it says use adequate ventilation. These people who live in their vans and they cook with propane, they know what they're doing because the way they have it rigged, I think the tank is under the truck somewhere, it's outside. I don't know. So we're doing this outdoors, all right? So Joe's gonna light the stove for me. It's lit? Yeah, it's lit.
You hear?
Okay. So I brought everything outside with me, and I brought one of my little umbrellas. I don't know if you can see it right here, to cover up stuff from flies, like your utensils and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and put the skillet on the stove, and I'm using a stainless steel pan, all right? So this is not just for people who are living in their vans, Joe. This is for people who are camping, you know, outdoors, stuff like that. Or even if you live indoors. Well, everybody kind of live indoors. Even if you're indoors and you just have a stove top, you don't have an oven, right? 2-hole burner. That's good, right? All right, so let me grab my oil. I just packaged everything because I want to make sure we don't have to go back inside for nothing. Just a little bit of oil to coat the pan. I got a little bit of okra, frozen still, but I cut it up. This is like, I'd say 7 or 8 okra, okay? Let me go ahead and put it in here. Listen to that sizzle, guys. Yes. All right, so don't be afraid to take the skillet on and off the heat. So we want the okra to cook until the slime comes out of it. That's the longest part that's gonna take, all right? The rice is already cooked, and you can buy cooked rice, or in another video I'll show you how to make minute rice, because minute rice goes a little bit quicker than regular long grain rice, okay? Ooh, I'm already making a mess. So we bought the little gas canister from Walmart for like $5 and something cents. The stove was given to me by my friend Jessica a few years ago. So just cooking this okra. I'm from Belize, so we call it okra, but you watching me might know it as okra, right? It's weird for me to say okra, even after 40 years of living in America, guys. So Joe's out here with me, huh? I don't hear what you're saying. Uh-huh. Who said okra? Oh, Joe still says okra. He can't say okra.
I can say okra though.
It sounds weird. Doesn't it sound weird?
Why change it? If you know what exactly what.
All right, so that's going to be the Belize word of the day. Okra is okra. That feels like a cheat one. So just keep stirring this till you see all that slime come out. If you don't like this, if you don't like okra, put something else. Put some broccoli. You know, put something else green. I like this succotash stuff with the okra. All right, so we have some kernel corn in a can. I tried to find a small can so that when you open it, you can use the whole thing and not have to put up any of it, but I couldn't. But I'm sure that it exists. So we want some of the water from the corn. I know I can't get it open. Let me get my spoon. I hope the neighbors don't call the fire department. Put some of the corn. I think that looks like enough corn to put. So we have some for future use. Ten long years ago, I published my first cookbook of recipes from my home country of Belize. My cooking show, The Bare Pantry Show, was created based on that book. 7 years later, I redid the book, removed some of the recipes that I didn't deem to be authentic enough, and added about 30 brand new recipes that are easy to follow, budget friendly, authentic, and comes out perfect each time. Matter of fact, it comes out perfect the first time. Get your copy today only from www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com. So you can make this with brown rice. You can make this with some type of brown rice pasta, something healthy, right? I'm keeping an eye on the time too because I want these dishes to be 20 minutes or less. So let that water cook out for a little bit. And then now we're gonna add the onion. So this is like quarter of a large onion or half of a small one. And I'm using one of these Spurtle Myrtle sticks, alright? I've been watching a lot of these van life people, Joe. Joe, I think they can see you filming behind there. You need to get out my way, boo. You need to get out my way.
I can't see that, maybe, but maybe you can see.
This is my first outdoor. Can you see it here? We can see it here. You can give that camera a rest for a little while.
It's a little better.
Huh? This looks better? Okay. But they can see you. I don't want them to see you.
I go hide underneath the table.
Go underneath the table then.
You see me now?
Joe, you so silly. Stop it, Joe.
Can you see me now?
Joe thinks if he hides, you like the ostrich, huh?
Yeah.
You put your head in the sun, nobody can't see you, huh? I like this. I like the flames are not too bad. No, if the flames are gonna be too high to do like the cakes, we're gonna try some cakes, then we're better off putting like a simmer ring. And I'll put a link for that if we end up using that, okay? So I hope Joe got some good footage with that camera because, child, he was certainly in the way on this camera. But you know we winging it sometimes over here at the Bear Pantry Show. Alright, so let's go for other things that takes a while to cook. Carrots and mushrooms, and I cut up the mushrooms a little bit. I notice no flies are coming because, I guess because of the heat, right? And if you need more water, add some more water from the corn. But I don't think we need any more. We don't want the carrots to be too soggy either, okay? Any of the stuff that's in here that you don't like, don't put. And that's our dog, Cora. She's on the job. You see what else do we have here, babe? The spices. We're gonna put salt and curry. No black pepper. You can put other pepper if you want, like cayenne, but curry is hot, so be careful, okay? I have like a half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of curry here. Let me do it this way. Joe, did you notice how organized I am, babe? Huh? I'm doing a good job with this organization, right?
You're almost as organized as me.
Now, Joe says I'm almost as organized as he is. Wow. It's a big compliment from Joe. Get it off the stove if it's gonna burn. I don't know why, Joe, when I'm cooking, I never thought about taking the pan off the stove till I saw Chef Ramsay do that all the time. He's constantly taking it and shaking his food like that. I can't do that though. Plus the pan's too small. This is a 6x2 pan, okay? I bought it from the Big A, Amazon. I can put it up here too. A link down below or something. Okay, at this point we're gonna add some lemon juice. I'd say about a tablespoon, a little bit less. The tomatoes are gonna go in last because those are gonna get mushy, okay? It's almost done. I wonder what time we have. I'm not stopping any of the cameras.
I think we got 10 minutes yet.
I don't know. We'll see when we edit it, right?
10 minutes.
Some of the stuff is jumping out of the pan. It's okay, we're being careful.
Crab when you put it in.
Huh?
Like the crab when you put it in.
Okay, babe. These people are not gonna hear you.
No, I say it's like the crab. When you put it in the container to boil, it just keep coming out.
Aren't you supposed to bash the crab in the head first?
Nope, we don't do that.
You guys are cruel. All right, so let's put, let me go ahead and put the cabbage. Now, this dish didn't originally start with cabbage in it, but I put cabbage in it because I like that. Is this cold in my face? Joe have up an umbrella for me, but if you see this umbrella, you would laugh.
The wind is ripped it to pieces.
I'll just put a little bit because I feel like our pan's getting too much. We still have to add rice to this. Child, let me tell you, this is going to be so good. I'm going to have to figure out how to tag these van life people in this recipe, Joe. And by the way, I'm Barbara, and this is my husband, Joe. We've been married almost 36 years. This is November that we're in right now. December 20th will make 36 years. What's wrong?
36 long.
Oh, shut up, Joe. I'll beat you. I will beat him. That's how the marriage stays good. I beat him. YouTube is going to ban this video. No, I don't. You guys know that I'm joking, right? Joe's a funny person, and would you say I have a good sense of humor? Right? Not as funny as you, but a good sense of humor. So that rice is hard and cold. It's better that way. My hands are clean, by the way. That's the last thing I did before I came out here. This is like a cup of cooked white rice that's cold.
Well, you don't have to worry. Nobody else going to eat but we.
I know, but the people judge. The people that are watching the video, they're like, oh, look, she didn't wash her hands. I'm like, are you eating it? No? No? Are you eating it? No? Okay, boo. We good, boo? All right, we're going to gently mix everything in. Why? Because we don't want to lose none of our good dish. I'm getting it off the stove again, kind of white burn. Okay. Put it back on. I'm just coating all the rice grains with all that good spice and curry and stuff. And remember, if you make this and the salt is too little bit, just add a little bit more. I put half a teaspoon because we try to watch your figure, you know. Okay, let me keep it off the burner while I get the tomatoes. It's a little bit of cut up tomato. I like to use the little cherry tomatoes better, but I didn't have any, so I just cut up a little bit of a Roma tomato. Oh, this is looking good, right, Joe? Doesn't really even need to be on the stove anymore.
This is like a vegan dish?
Yeah. Totally vegan, not just vegetarian. Totally vegan because I use olive oil, no butter. Okay, go ahead and shut off the stove for me, baby. All right. Oh man, that was loud. That stove was loud. I wonder if they could hear me. Go away, fly. Or is that a bee? A bee? All right.
Propane kicking some butt.
This is done. Let's go ahead and plate this in a bowl. Joe, guard for the flies and the bees, baby. This is the best thing to serve rice with. I know Joe doesn't believe it, but it's true. So let's put him in here. We got quite a bit. This would be for 2 days for one person. And it was only a cup of rice. All right, baby. Set that there. Remember, the other burner is not hot. Trying to get it all so we could do a photo shot. Joe, I like the little stove. It feels sturdy. Thank you, Jessica. Where's the spoon? And I had it covered under the netting. Let me show it to every camera I can show it to. Voila. I'm ready for my close-up Mr. DeMille. Or like Angelica from the Rugrats said, I'm ready for my close-up Mr. DeVille. We do a different type of dance outside. We do a slower one. we're going to be making a series of these videos. If you like this one that I produced here for you, go ahead and take a look at this other one right here, okay?
This is the